Welcome, Koshin. Thank you for coming all this way from New York just to be here. He has done so many incredible things. You've all read it, you've seen it, Wholehearted, the new book. Hopefully he'll talk about it. We have them downstairs. It's incredible. We met 4 years ago, and at this retreat, there was something about the genuine nature of this individual that I rarely experience. And many of you know me. I even just said I'm kind of nervous that he's here, and I don't ever get nervous. But I'm really, really, truly grateful and honored that you're here, and you're just a beautiful human being. Thank you for everything that you do. Thank you for being here, and good luck with this crowd.
It could be a disaster.
It could be a beautiful one. So good.
Jeff, do you have a watch or a clock?
Yes, I do.
Many hands and eyes.
Yes.
So good evening, everybody. Really wonderful to be here. So I wish I was taller. See all of you. Some of you look very small. Perhaps you actually are small. So let's just take some time to settle in. So I can settle into this microphone. Can everyone hear okay? So let's just take a moment. Let's find some posture in our bodies. And so if you're sitting, and feel your sit bones. I tend to like to rock a little bit back and forth. I know it's a little tight, so you can rock really subtly. But to feel your sit bones down in your body is an amazing thing. In particular, if you can actually experience your sit bones while you're experiencing your sit bones. Instead of, oh, I've done this before, blah, blah, blah. None of us have done this before. None of us have been alive in this room, in this moment before. So with your sit bones, allowing your hips to be slightly pivoting forward, even if you're sitting in one of those pews, just to see maybe sitting up a little bit. And then allowing the length of your spine to really allow it to lengthen up through the crown of your head. And when you do that, just notice your shoulders and see if you can roll them back a little bit. Because very often when we walk around in our life, we have a posture where our shoulders are bent in, which is actually an animal posture of fear. That's just what us as animals do. We go to protect. So let the animal be open for a moment and see if you can just widen and open your shoulders. I find this to be incredibly important, actually. It feels good. So finding a spot in your body about 2 inches below your belly button. In Zen, we call this the hara. It's actually a space like 2 inches below your belly button in the middle of your body. Allowing your attention just to really drop there. And see what happens if you allow your mind to rest in that place. And allowing your breath to nourish you from that place. I find it almost impossible to be reactive from that place. So just feeling your breath entering and leaving your body and how your belly is just kind of getting soft. And if that's difficult for you, just allow it to be a teeny tiny bit soft. Or an itty bit soft. And with the next exhalation, just counting 1. In the inhalation, counting 2. In theory, we're going to 10, and then just returning to 1. The only instruction is each time you find your brain leading the show, and following a thought like, wow, it's hot in here, what's for dinner? Why did that person send me that email? Whatever it was. And just come back to 1. No big deal. So you can think 1, I wish I ate a sandwich. And come back to 1. I hate this. Come back to 1. Oh, the breeze feels nice in my cheek. 1. Why are there so many people here? 1. I wish I had a more comfortable seated position here. 1. I have no idea what he's talking about. 1. Really, whatever it is, it doesn't matter. And to me, the beauty of this kind of practice is we start following and feeling whatever we think is so interesting. Zen practice is extremely interested in going beyond our thoughts and opinions and coming into this softness and receptivity and freshness and love by coming back to 1. And I always like to remind everyone that a healthy brain has about 100 thoughts per second. We're aware of usually 1 or 2. So some people come to meditation wishing that we didn't have thoughts or to clear our minds, whatever that means. And if that was happening, I always like to remind everyone, we'll call 911. That means that you're having brain hemorrhage or there's something terribly wrong with your brain, which we will attend to. It's a different thing. That's not what meditation is for. Meditation is for returning and learning how not to be enslaved by your thoughts and following them down the road each time. So let's just try this for a few minutes. Actually, not even try it, but just do it. So I'll ring the bell 3 times.